Hey, Ahmed, what's going on?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh. Well, tell me. You shouldn't keep your problems to yourself.
Well, the police stopped me. Again. They even went through my sports bag and my school bag. Without any good reason. People I know from school saw it and looked at me as if I'd stolen something, like I was some sort of criminal. I felt so humiliated. They have no respect. I'm so done with these situations happening so often.
I've also experienced it many times. They hate Muslims. They're actually our enemies, you know, because they're not Muslims. Even the Quran speaks about our enemies and that jihad is allowed. And those who strive for us, we will surely guide them on our ways. And indeed, Allah is with the doers of good.
I don't know if it's true, but it's not the first time I've heard about these Quranic verses. Oh, guys, these are recognizable stories. This is called racial profiling. It's unfair to experience this kind of injustice. On the other hand, we should not generalize the problem. It often concerns a few individuals. This type of frustration can generate so much anger, and I understand that. It can even lead you to dangerous ideas. But please, don't quote Quranic verses in such a situation, and don't take them out of their specific context. The word jihad has much more meanings than the one often used by everyone. Really? Well, how can we understand jihad then? Well, according to well-known scholars, spiritual jihad is the highest form of jihad. In this specific situation, it would imply to control your frustrations. It's very difficult, I know. But that's why it's also called jihad. You know, jihad originally means making a great effort. I feel like the society doesn't want us to be part of it, no matter how hard we try. I will forever remain the one of the other ones. Ahmed, listen up. Just look at the diversity within our boxing club. This diversity reflects the reality in our society. It doesn't matter who you are or where you come from. We share the same passion, in this case boxing. I'll tell you something. Once I trained a very talented champion boxer. In this gym, really had it all. A perfect boxer. But he was, like you, full of frustrations. In the end, it broke him, and he lost his motivation. But boxing means fighting back. You might be knocked down 10 times, but you have to get up 11 times. You have to stay dedicated if you want to achieve your goals and create changes. So what did he do to achieve change? Well, he mixed with the wrong people that made him believe that he could change society through violence. He went to Syria, believing he could change our society here by fighting there. He and his group of extremists made a strategic call to jihad. They even considered the leaders of Islamic countries as non-believers because they partnered with Western countries. Really? To consider a Muslim as a non-believer or takfir is dangerous. As indicated in Surat al-Baqarah, verse 256, there is no compulsion in our religion. Therefore, this form of violence is by no means legitimate, even if someone is a non-believer. That would be her or his choice. Oh. Okay, Muslim scholars have also attached conditions to the use of violence, and after he left, I painted them on the wall here in the gym to remind us all. You can only use violence when all alternatives to stop violence are exhausted, when a country is wronged, when people are driven from their homes. When you do, you may never kill women, children, the elderly, or sick people. Always respect nature and the animals. Respect people's homes, and looting is never allowed. None of these rules are respected by the jihadi extremists, while Islam commands us to peacefully arrange everything, like the example of Pharaoh and the Prophet Moses in the Quran. Go both to Pharaoh, for he has transgressed. Speak to him both softly. Maybe he will take it to heart. The scholars conclude from this verse that one must first choose the diplomatic path to stop violence. Pharaoh is known as a great tyrant, and yet Allah commands Moses and his brother Aaron to speak softly to him. Well, it's certainly not a matter of them against us, nor is it that non-Muslims are our enemies. So, they are using jihad in the wrong way? Exactly. Set goals in life and be ambitious. I learned how to accept failures and to move on without losing hope. Courage is the willingness to face fear. Also, as Muslims, we are responsible for our contribution to society. Everyone is welcome here. We are one team. We're in this together. Oh. Thanks, Coach. Oh, by the way, A friend of mine is giving a lecture to the police and social workers about cultural and religious awareness. The lecture can be held in our club, maybe. In that way, we can have a dialogue with them and share our daily experiences with racial profiling. What do you think?
Yeah, I would love to share my frustrations with them.